The rain hammered the tin roof of the old storage shed like it was trying to drown out my sobs, but nothing could wash away the echo of Jordan's voice calling me a freak. I'd confessed everything that afternoon in the empty locker room, my heart pounding as I told my best friend since kindergarten that I loved him, not as a brother, but as the guy who made my world spin. His fist had flown before the words fully left my mouth, splitting my lip and cracking something deeper inside me. And now, hours later, I was alone, wondering if our friendship had just bled out on that cold tile floor. I wiped my face with the sleeve of my hoodie, the metallic tang of blood mixing with the salty tears. Jordan Reyes, the golden boy of Lincoln High in suburban Chicago, captain of the soccer team, valedictorian contender, the one everyone whispered about being too perfect. How could he look at me like I was poison? We'd shared everything. Late-night video game marathons, secrets about crushes on girls we'd never date, dreams of escaping this Midwest monotony for New York lights. But that one truth, the one I'd buried under layers of denial for years, had turned him into a ghost haunting the halls. The shed door creaked open, letting in a sliver of gray twilight. I froze, heart slamming against my ribs, praying it was just the wind. But there he was, silhouette broad and unyielding, dripping rain like some tragic hero from a movie we'd binge-watched last summer. "Alex," he said, voice rough, like gravel under tires. I didn't move. Couldn't. The air between us thickened, charged with the storm outside and the one we'd unleashed inside. He stepped closer, boots squelching on the damp floorboards, and for a second, I thought he'd swing again. Instead, he dropped to his knees in front of me, eyes wide with something that looked like fear, or was it regret? I didn't mean. God, Alex, I panicked. I don't even know why I hit you. His hands hovered, wanting to touch but afraid, and in that hesitation, I saw the boy I'd fallen for. Vulnerable, real, not the mask he wore for the world. I laughed, a bitter, broken sound that made him flinch. "You called me disgusting, Jordan. That's not panic. That's you believing it." The words hung there, heavy as the rain. He reached out then, fingers brushing my knee, and I jerked away, the spark of his touch igniting fresh pain. We'd been inseparable, but now? Now he was the stranger who'd shattered me, and I didn't know if I could glue the pieces back without cutting myself worse. Jordan's face crumpled, rain streaking down his cheeks, or were those tears? My dad. He always said stuff like that. About guys like you. Like it's a choice or a disease. His voice cracked, and he looked away, fists clenching in his lap. Mr. Reyes, the burly auto mechanic with a Bible on the dashboard and opinions sharper than his tools. He'd raised Jordan to be straight as an arrow. No bends, no breaks. I'd heard the rants at barbecues, the casual slurs tossed like beer cans. But Jordan had always rolled his eyes, changed the subject. Or so I'd thought. "You're not like that," I whispered, hating how much I still wanted to believe him. "You were my safe place." The shed felt smaller, the air too thick to breathe. He nodded, slow, like he was piecing himself together. "I am, or I want to be, for you." Those words, they were a lifeline, but I wasn't ready to grab it. Not yet. The bell rang distantly, signaling the end of free period, and reality crashed back in. We had to face the school, the team, the whispers. But as he helped me up, his hand steady on my arm, I wondered if this was the start of fixing us, or just delaying the end. The next morning, the halls of Lincoln High buzzed with the usual chaos, lockers slamming, laughter echoing off faded blue walls, the faint scent of cafeteria bleach lingering like a bad memory. I kept my head down, lips swollen and tasting of Neosporin, avoiding the mirrors that reminded me of the bruise blooming purple under my eye. Jordan wasn't at our usual spot by the water fountain, and part of me ached with relief, part with loss. We'd agreed, whispered it in the shed, to act normal, give it space. But normal felt like a lie stitched over a fresh wound. In English class, Miss Harlan droned on about the Great Gatsby, all that doomed love and green lights across bays, and I stared at my notebook, doodling fractured hearts. That's when Riley slid into the seat beside me, her purple-streaked hair falling like a curtain as she leaned in. "Dude, what happened to your face?" Soccer scrimmage goes south. Riley was our group's wild card, bisexual, unapologetic, The one who'd drag us to indie concerts in the city and quote Audre Lorde like it was casual Friday. She'd clocked my secret months ago, during a tipsy truth or dare at her basement party, and instead of freaking, she'd hugged me. "You're valid, Alex. Own it." I forced a grin, wincing as it pulled my lip. "Yeah, something like that." Her eyes narrowed, sharp as ever, scanning me like I was a book she couldn't put down. "Bull. Spill, or I'll hex you with my theater curse." Before I could deflect, Jordan walked in late, backpack slung low, eyes flicking to me for a split second before darting away. He took his seat across the room, next to Tyler, the team's loudmouth linebacker who high-fived him like nothing had happened. But I saw it, the tension in Jordan's shoulders, the way his laugh didn't reach his eyes. Riley followed my gaze, piecing it together faster than a puzzle pro. "Oh, hell no. He do this." She whispered it fierce, protective fire in her voice. I nodded, throat tight. "We fought. Bad." She squeezed my hand under the desk, her rings cool against my skin. "Then we're fighting back. Friendship code. No one messes with your heart solo." Her words wrapped around me like armor, but as the class dragged on, Jordan's avoidance gnawed deeper. He didn't glance my way again, not even when Ms. Harlan called on him for a quote about illusion versus reality. Fitting, I thought bitterly. Our whole friendship had been that, a beautiful lie. Lunch was torture. The cafeteria, with its fluorescent hum and sticky trays, felt like a coliseum. I grabbed a corner table with Riley and our other misfit, Sam, a quiet trans guy who joined the art club last year, sketching portraits that captured souls in pencil strokes. Sam pushed his glasses up, peering at my bruise. "I sit, man, and talk. Repression's a killer." He said it lightly, but his eyes held the weight of his own battles, the hormone shots and dead naming he'd fought through with a quiet ferocity that inspired me. Riley launched into plan mode, sketching on a napkin. Operation Reconciliation. Step 1. Corner him after practice. I shook my head, panic rising. No. He needs space. I need space. But even as I said it, doubt crept in. What if space meant goodbye? Across the room, Jordan sat with the team, Tyler slapping his back over some joke, but his fork pushed peas around his plate untouched. Our eyes met then, accidental, electric, and he looked away first, jaw tight. It stung like salt in the cut. After school, the soccer field was a blur of green and shouts, Jordan's cleats tearing up turf as he dominated drills. I lingered by the bleachers, pretending to wait for Riley's ride, but really, I couldn't leave. Not without seeing if he'd crack, if he'd seek me out like in the shed. The coach blew the whistle, practice wrapping, and players streamed off, towels around necks, banter flying. Jordan lagged, unlacing his shin guard slow, like he was stalling. Our gazes locked again, longer this time, and something unspoken passed. Apology? Longing? Then Tyler jogged back, yelling about pizza night, and Jordan nodded, following without a backward glance. I turned away, chest hollow, and that's when the tears hit. Hot, relentless, blurring the parking lot lights. I ducked behind the gym, the same shadowed spot where we'd hidden as kids to smoke stolen cigarettes from his dad's pack, dreaming big. Sinking against the brick, I let it out, sobs racking me until my throat burned. Footsteps crunched gravel, and I froze, swiping at my face. "Alex." Jordan's voice, soft, broken. He rounded the corner, alone, face pale under the sodium lamps. "I saw you from the field. What's wrong?" "Is it me?" I laughed through the tears, standing shaky. "Everything's you, idiot. You punched me, ignored me, and now you're here like some white knight." He winced, stepping closer, hands out like I was a spooked animal. I hate myself for it. My head's a mess, Dad's voice in my ear, the team's expectations, and then you. Saying you love me. It flipped everything. His confession hung there, raw, love. He'd echoed it back, twisted but real. I searched his eyes, finding the boy I'd known, scared but fighting. "Then fight harder," I said, voice steadying. "Or let me go for real." He reached for my hand, tentative, and this time I didn't pull away. His palm was warm, calloused from the ball, grounding me. "I'm not letting go. Not ever." The words were a vow, fragile but fierce, and as stars pricked the dusk sky, I believed him, just a little. The drive to Riley's house that evening was silent, Jordan's truck rumbling over potholes like the uneven path our lives had become. He'd insisted on dropping me off, claiming it was on his way, but we both knew it was more, an olive branch, a chance to breathe the same air without fists or fallout. Riley's place was a chaotic haven in the quiet neighborhood, fairy lights strung across the porch, her mom's essential oils wafting from open windows. As I climbed out, Jordan's hand caught mine again, quick squeeze. "Text me later? Please." His eyes pleaded, brown depths swirling with storms I wanted to calm. I nodded, slipping away before the lump in my throat turned to words. Inside, Riley ambushed me with herbal tea and interrogation. "Spill the tea, or I'll steep you myself." We crashed on her beanbag pile, Sam already there sketching on his tablet, half listening. I recounted the shed, the punch, the bleachers, omitting the handhold. That felt too sacred, too new. Riley's face darkened, then softened. Classic internalized crap. My ex pulled the same, panicked, lashed out, then ghosted. But Jordan? He's got layers. Give him a beat, but don't wait forever. Sam nodded, adding quietly, "Prejudice isn't just strangers. It's family echoes, too. I get it." Their words settled like balm, but sleep evaded me that night. My room, posters of indie bands peeling at edges, felt too small for the questions churning. What if Jordan's regret was just guilt? What if his dad's slurs had rooted too deep? By dawn, my phone buzzed. A meme from him, dumb cat in soccer gear, caption "Miss our stupid games." I smiled despite myself, thumbs hovering before typing. "You're on." After school. It was tentative, a thread to tug. School blurred into routine, but charged now. Jordan nodded in halls, small smiles like secrets. In biolab, partners shuffled, landing us together. Fate or avoidance fail. We dissected frog hearts side by side, his knee brushing mine under the table, sending sparks I ignored for focus. "Remember that time we tried camping and ate expired beans?" he murmured, scalpel steady. Laughter bubbled up, easing the knot in my chest. "Yeah, projectile everything. Your fault for packing." Banter flowed, old rhythms returning, but under it, tension simmered, unspoken what-ifs. Lunch brought the group. Riley dissecting cafeteria mystery meat with glee, Sam sharing a playlist of queer anthems that made my skin hum. Jordan joined late, tray clattering, sliding in beside me like old times. Tyler's voice boomed from afar. "Reyes, pizza tonight." And Jordan hesitated, fork pausing. "Can't. Homework." Tyler shrugged, but his glance lingered, suspicious. Our table chattered on, but I felt the weight. Jordan choosing us, choosing me, over the team's bro code. After class, the arcade awaited. Neon glow and joystick clacks our childhood escape. Jordan drove, radio low on indie folk, lyrics about lost boys hitting too close. Alex about yesterday. He gripped the wheel tighter. I meant what I said. I'm not letting go, but I'm scared. What if I screw up again? Honesty stripped him bare, and I saw the fissures, the perfect sun cracking under expectations. Then we fix it. Together. The words felt bold, a leap, but his relieved grin lit the cab. Inside, Pac-Man swallowed quarters as we trash-talked, shoulders bumping in the dim. A slow song cued on the jukebox, something by The National, aching vocals, and Jordan turned, eyes locking. "Dance." Half joke, but he held out a hand. Heart thundering. I took it, swaying awkward amid beeps and cheers from kids at skee-ball. No one stared. It was just us, world fading. His breath warmed my temple, whisper soft. "This feels right." In that moment, arcade lights haloing us, I believed in right, believed in us. But reality intruded via text. Coach calling emergency team huddle. Jordan groaned, pocketing phone. "Gotta bounce." "Rain check." I nodded, masking disappointment. As he left, the door chimed, and Tyler loomed outside, watching. Paranoia prickled. Had he seen? Whispers could spread fast in our small town, where gay was still a punchline at Friday games. Home was quiet, Mom buried in nursing shifts, Dad's recliner empty since the divorce. I scrolled old photos. Jordan and me at 13, arms slung, grins wide. A knock jolted me. Him, sheepish on the porch, soccer bag slung. "Forgot this." Lie. He doubled back. We ended up on the roof, stars pricking velvet sky, sharing a blanket against chill. Story spilled. His dad's rages after mom left, my own fears of being the family disappointment. Vulnerability bridged gaps, hands entwining natural as breath. Yet dawn brought doubt. School rumors swirled. Tyler's doing? A note in my locker. Fag alert. Anonymous, but the handwriting nagged. Jordan found me crumpled in bathroom stall, rage flashing. Who? I shrugged, but he vowed, I'll handle it. Protection warmed, but unease grew. Was coming clean worth the storm? The note burned a hole in my pocket all day, its crude words a poison seeping into every interaction. Jordan stuck close, a silent shield, his presence a buffer against stares that felt sharper now. In the halls, whispers trailed like smoke. Tyler's crew clustered by vending machines, eyes darting, laughter too loud. Riley cornered me at lunch, snatching the paper from my trembling fingers. This is bullshit. We report it. Sam nodded, fierce. Or we out the coward. Our club's got your back. But Jordan, overhearing, shook his head. No cops. It'll blow up. Team, dad, everything. His jaw set, protective but trapped. I saw the war. Loyalty to me versus the facade he'd built. Then what? Ignore it till it sticks? My voice rose, drawing glances. He pulled me aside, into empty stairwell, hands on my shoulders. I confront Tyler. Quiet. Trust me. His eyes begged, and I relented, hating the fragility. Practice that afternoon was brutal. Coach drilling suicides till lungs burned. Jordan pushing harder, sweat masking strain. I watched from bleachers, Riley beside, her hand on my knee grounding. He's fighting for you, Alex. See it? Yeah, in every sprint, every save. Post-whistle, he vanished with Tyler into the equipment shed, voices muffled but rising. My stomach knotted. Riley and I crept closer, eavesdropping like bad spies. You're acting weird, Reyes. Ditching pizza, mooning over Hale. Tyler's tone was half joke, half accusation. Jordan's reply, low thunder. Back off, man. It's not your business. A pause, then Tyler's laugh, cold. Heard he's queer. You covering for him? Or joining? Silence stretched, agonizing. Then Jordan's voice, steel. Say that again, and we're done. Scuffle sounds, fists. My pulse roared, but Riley yanked me back as they emerged, Tyler storming off, Jordan rubbing knuckles. He found me later, behind the gym again, our spot now layered with pain and promise. It's handled. He won't bother you. Bruise blooming on his hand, mirroring mine. I touched it gentle, anger melting to ache. You didn't have to fight my battles. He cupped my cheek, thumb tracing lip scar. Yours are mine now. The kiss came then, soft, tentative, tasting of salt and Gatorade. World tilted, fireworks behind lids, but I pulled back, breathless. Slow. We figure this out first. Nights blurred into stolen moments. Study sessions turning confessional. His truck's bench seat our confessional. Jordan opened up about doubts. Kisses with girls that felt scripted, dreams of guys he buried. You're the first real, he admitted, head on my shoulder. I shared too. Crushes hidden, family silences. But shadows loomed, his dad's sidelong looks at dinner tales, my mom's oblivious worry over boy troubles. Weekend brought Riley's party, house pulsing with bass, bodies swaying under blacklights. Sam DJ'd, tracks shifting from pop to pulsing electronica that freed hips and hearts. Jordan arrived late, eyes scanning till they found me, smile breaking wide. We danced, loose-limbed, his hands on waist guiding, world narrowing to rhythm and heat. Riley hooped, pulling Sam in, our circle a defiant bubble. But Tyler crashed it, drunk on cheap beer, cornering Jordan by keg. Prove it, Reyes. Kiss a girl, any girl. Challenge hung, ugly. Jordan stiffened, glancing at me, panic flickering. Riley stepped up, fierce. Piss off, Tyler. Consent's a thing. But damage done, whispers spread, eyes on us. Jordan pulled me outside, porch swing creaking underweight. I'm done hiding. With you. Vow sealed with another kiss. Deeper, but sirens wailed distant. Cops for noise? Party scattered, us driving aimless, adrenaline buzzing. Home, my room became sanctuary. He stayed till midnight, tangled in sheets. Innocent, just holding, breath sinking. Love you, he murmured, first time sober. Heart soared, but morning brought crash. His phone, Dad's text, heard rumors. Home now. Jordan paled, dressing hasty. It's nothing. Lie. I drove him, silence thick. At his curb, he lingered, kiss goodbye fierce. We'll talk. School Monday was minefield. Tyler avoided, but graffiti bloomed, slurs on bathroom stalls. Hail plus Reyes equals hell. Riley rallied. Posters for GSA Club, anonymous hotline flyers. Sam sketched protest art. Fierce lines capturing pain turned power. Jordan skipped lunch, holed in counselor's office. Coming out? Hope flickered, but halls felt hostile. Every laugh a potential blade. After school, he waited by my locker, face drawn. Dad knows. Freaked. Bible verses, threats to pull soccer. My gut twisted. And you? He met my eyes, steady. Told him it's real. Me too. Pride swelled, but fear shadowed. What cost? That night, dinner at mine. Mom's lasagna, awkward questions. Jordan charmed, but under table, our knees touched, anchor. Yet fracture lines deepened. Team meeting. Coach pulling Jordan aside, whispers of distraction. He emerged quiet, cleats dragging. They want space. From us. Isolation crept, friends thinning, Tyler's poison spreading. Riley hosted emergency powwow. We build our own team. Laughter, plans, but ache lingered. Jordan texted late. Miss you already. Simple, but it mended a crack. Climax brewed at homecoming. Stadium lights blazing, crowd roaring. Jordan on field, star, but eyes sought me in stands. Halftime, he jogged up, jersey sweat-soaked, pulling me into shadows. This is us. No more strangers. Kiss under cheers, bold. But Dad Reyes stormed sidelines later. Faced thunder. Confrontation loomed, storm breaking. The fallout from homecoming hit like a gale, winds howling through Jordan's house that night. I wasn't there, but his texts painted horror. Mr. Reyes, veins bulging, Bible-thumping kitchen table, words like weapons, abomination, choice to burn. Jordan stood ground, voice steady recounting, but cracks showed in typos, frantic emojis. He grounded me. No phone, no car. But I meant it, Alex. All of it. My reply, heart emoji, then call, voicemail, his dad's rule. School became battlefield. Jordan arrived hollow-eyed, avoiding Dad's truck and lot, sneaking texts in class. Tyler's crew escalated. Shoves in halls. Ferry hissed under breath. Riley documented, arming for principal, but bureaucracy dragged, investigating. Sam and I patrolled, solidarity in glares, but exhaustion weighed. Lunch, Jordan joined us furtive, fork pushing food. He wants me straight or gone. Says therapy. Conversion camps. Horror stories from Riley's feeds chilled. Counselor Ms. Patel called us in tandem, office plants, soft contrast attention. This is your story, she said gentle, resources stacked, hotlines, support groups. Jordan nodded, but fists clenched. Dad's all I have left. Echo of loss, Mom's abandonment fresh scar. I squeezed his hand under desk, seen but safe. You have us. Her smile encouraged. Build from there. Nights, I climbed his window. Risky, heart-pounding, but necessity. His room, posters of messy curling, now felt cage. We whispered plans, escape post-grad, shared apartment in city. Dreams fueled, but reality bit. His dad's footsteps pacing below, sermons seeping walls. One night, close to breaking, Jordan cried, silent, shoulders shaking. What if he's right? What if I ruin you? I held him, fierce. You save me. Every day. Riley orchestrated rebellion. GSA launch. Rainbow flags smuggled. Assembly petition. Sam designed banners. Love wins here. Bold script. Jordan spoke first, voice cracking over mic. I'm gay. And proud. With Alex. Gasps, cheers, tears, mine included. Tyler stormed out, but others clapped. Allies emerging. Quiet girl from debate. Jock from track. Power shifted, but cost high. Detention for disruption. Dad's fury peaking. Confrontation came Friday. Mr. Reyes at school gates, truck idling, bellowing for Jordan. I froze by fence, Riley shielding. Stay back, she hissed, but he charged, grabbing son's arm. Home. Now. Jordan wrenched free, eyes blazing. No more, Dad. This is me. Words hung, electric. Older man's face twisted. Rage to grief? You're killing your mother's memory. Low blow, but Jordan held. She'd want happy me. Chaos. Admin intervening. Cops called precautionary. I pulled Jordan aside. Bleachers our refuge. You did it. He collapsed against me, sobs raw. Scared shitless. But in vulnerability, strength bloomed. Boy to man, our man. That night, he packed bag. Couch at Riley's, temporary. Her mom welcomed, soup steaming, hugs maternal. Week blurred. Team sidelined him, coach neutral, focus on grades. But whispers turned curious, not cruel. New friends. Evan, by theater kid, sharing crushes. Lena, lesbian poet, verses mirroring our ache. Group swelled, laughter healing. Jordan thrived, sketches with Sam, dances with Riley, our circle unbreakable. But Dad's silence screamed. No calls, just absence. Jordan ached, pacing Riley's living room. Hate this, him hating me. I pulled him close, couch dip familiar. He'll come around. Or we make family. Words balm, but doubt lingered. Holiday loomed. Thanksgiving empty? Mom stepped up, inviting all. Table groaning turkey, stories flowing. Jordan's laugh rang true, hand in mine under cloth. Yet twist. Tyler's redemption arc? Apology note in Jordan's locker. Sorry, man. Was scared too. Anonymous? No, signed. Practice invite followed, tentative bridge. Jordan went, returned bruised but hopeful. He's trying. Like me. Forgiveness complex, but growth. Winter deepened, snow blanketing fields, our breaths fogging windows during walks. One eve, under street lamp glow, Jordan knelt. Not proposal, but promise ring, simple silver. Forever start. Tears froze cheeks, yes whispered. Love solidified, but storms weren't done. Senior trip rumors, college apps looming, Dad's shadow. Climax brewed in letters, acceptance to NYU, both, Dream City calling. But Dad's intervention, scholarship yanked, threats to pull support. Jordan raged, but chose us over him. Heartbreak, but liberation. Final stand, doorstep plea, Dad's door cracking open, words exchanged, grudging try. Not fixed, but fracture mending. Spring thawed ice, but tensions simmered beneath blooming dogwoods lining Chicago streets. Jordan's partial truce with Dad meant supervised dinners, awkward forks clinking, small talk about weather veiling undercurrents. Mr. Reyes's eyes softened fractionally, questions probing, happy. Jordan's nod firm, hand finding mine under table, bold claim. Progress, glacial but real. Mom beamed, passing mashed potatoes like peace offerings. School's end loomed, proms and parties electric with farewells. GSA thrived, Riley president, organizing drag show fundraiser. Jordan emceeing, Ty Askew, jokes landing. I performed, poem raw, verses of hidden loves found, crowd hushed then roaring. Tyler attended, clapping awkward, his date. A guy from rival school, hand in hand. Irony sweet, prejudices peeling. But misunderstanding struck vicious. Anonymous email to college admissions, fraudulent activities, slur-laced lie painting Jordan cheater. Panic surged, apps jeopardized, dreams teetering. Finger pointed, ex-teammate bitter over benching. We traced IP, local library, but no face. Nights, Jordan paced my room, future unraveling. Can't lose this. Us. I held him, plans be brainstorming. Community college bridge, appeals. Riley's sleuthing uncovered. Librarian CCTV, blurry but damning. Tyler's brother, grudge holder. Confrontation at mall food court, us four facing off. Kid crumbled, tears, heard Dad's rants. Thought it'd fix things. Tyler arrived, mortified, owning family poison. Won't happen again. Forgiveness? Guarded, but email retracted, admissions reassured. Relief washed, but scars itched. Summer jobs. Me at bookstore, shelves whispering stories of queer icons. Jordan coaching youth soccer, teaching more than footwork, kindness, self. Evenings, lakefront picnics, skyline twinkling, our talks deepening. Fears of city anonymity, dreams of theater auditions for him, writing for me. Rings glinted, promises etched. Twist, Dad's olive branch. NYU visit, plane tickets gifted. Awkward airport hug, his gruff, proud son. Tears hidden behind sunglasses, Jordan's grip bruising mine. Campus tour, dorms buzzing, futures tangible. But prejudice lingered national. News cycles of rights rolled back, protests we vowed join. We'll fight, Jordan said, fountainside, coins tossed for luck. Fall-packed boxes, goodbyes bittersweet. Riley to art school, California, tearful vow. Weekly Zooms, bitches. Sam local, but visits promised. Last night, bonfire at lake. Flames dancing faces, stories swapped till embers glowed. Jordan pulled me aside, sand cool under feet. Scared, honesty, terrified. But with you. Kiss sealed, waves lapping approval. NYU's chaos engulfed, subways rattling, classes crammed, East Village haunts alive. Shared walk-up, creaky stairs, but ours, posters curling, coffee perpetual. Jordan theater major, auditions nerve-wring. Me English, workshops birthing tales of us. Dates, rooftop bars, skyline hours. Quiet nights, bodies close, emotions charting depths. No rush, just presence. Conflict reignited. Jordan's director, old school, typecasting, straight roles only. Rejection stung, identity questioned. Am I enough? He whispered, stage lights mocking from memory. I countered, you're everything. Audition elsewhere. He did. Indie troupe, queer-led, role landing. Lead in Angels in America, vulnerability raw. Opening night, I front row, tears blurring applause. Friendships bloomed. Our roommate, non-binary Alex, irony noted, sharing brunches. Campus GSA, protests marching. But homesickness hit, Midwest calls, dad's emails thawing. Miss you. Visit home. Family dinner evolved. Toasts awkward but warm. Tyler there, engaged, to his guy, stories of growth swapped. Climax, Jordan's big break. Off-Broadway callback, but coincides dad's visit. Tension peaks. Hotel lobby, elder man's eyes on playbill, fairy tales. Performance, Jordan channeling pain, stage alight. Curtain, dad stands, ovation genuine. Backstage, hug fierce. My boy. Healing, full circle. Yet surprise, my manuscript, strangers no more. Accepted. Our story, veiled. Launch party, Jordan toasting. To fallouts and fines. Laughter, love, life unfolding. Years layered like city dust, thickening bonds while testing resilience. Jordan's theater career ascended. Regional tours, then callbacks to Broadway buzz, his face on playbills that once intimidated. I freelanced, words weaving into novels, our high school scars fictionalized into bestsellers that sparked reader letters. You saved me. Pride swelled, but spotlights glare unearthed insecurities. Fans shipping us online, but whispers of phase from industry suits. One tour stop, Chicago return, marquee bright, old gym haunting dreams. Post-show party, faces familiar. Riley, now tattoo artist, ink-flowing stories. Sam, gallery curator, works bold. Tyler, family man, kids in tow, toasting growth. Dad Reyes, grayer, arm around Jordan, wouldn't miss. But under cheers, Jordan confessed later, hotel bar low. Feel like fraud. Success on our pain. I traced his ring. It's fuel. We earn. Misunderstanding brewed distant. Tabloid snap. Jordan with co-star. Platonic hug twisted intimate. Headline screamed cheater. My gut wrenched. Old punch echoing. Call frantic. It's nothing. But doubt festered. Nights alone in our Brooklyn brownstone. Bed vast. He flew back. Airport reunion raw. Apologies in arrival's chaos. Embrace public, unapologetic. Never doubt us. Therapy followed, joint. Unpacking triggers, building trust bricks. Friendship evolved. Riley's wedding, Vegas wild, us best men in sequence. Vows echoed, ours unspoken. Sam's exhibit, queer icons, our portrait central, love captured eternal. Even Tyler's barbecue, suburbs green, stories of redemption shared over grills. Prejudice persisted macro, rights wobbles, protests we led, marches hand in hand, signs bold. Jordan testified, voice carrying halls. I wrote op-eds, pens mightier. Homefront, dad volunteered alliance, pride flags fluttering his truck, miracle slow-baked. Surprise conflict, infertility news, adoption dreams dashed by agency bias, unstable. Heartbreak gutted, but resolve hardened. Fostering path chosen. First kid. Jamie, 10, scared eyes mirroring ours once. Nights rocking nightmares. Jordan's lullabies soft, my stories weaving safety. Family forged, papers signed, joy exponential. Climax. Book tour overlap. Jordan's opening night, sold out, nerves electric. Backstage, Jamie's drawing taped, stick figures us, hearts haloed. Performance peaked, monologue on love's fallout. Audience rapt, tears collective. Encore, he dedicated. To Alex, stranger no more. Ovation thundered, but our eyes locked, world quiet. Post-curtain, lobby throng, Dad beaming, Riley whooping. Jamie tugged, Daddy proud. Jordan knelt, always. Later, rooftop, city humming below, we danced slow, no music but pulse. 10 years, I murmured. Forevermore.